Hello my beautiful people, hope you're doing well. Just thought I'd give you a little update on the Zzr1100. Done a couple of bits to it. Whenever I get a new bike, I like to sort of strip it down and just have a look at the things, make sure things have been cleaned, changed, tidied. Clean the spark plugs, clean the brake fluid, clean the clutch fluid, etc, 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 just so I know, peace of mind, that I've done it. And I found a couple of things. The battery was completely defunct. It wasn't the right battery for the bike. And ever since I've changed the battery to a new battery, thanks to 12Moto for helping me out, the battery's completely not transformed the bike, but it starts up better, it ticks over better, etc. So I'll flip you over and I'll show you what I found. So yeah, you have to excuse the mess. So as you can see, I've got the umbrella because the rain's very unpredictable. I'll probably show you from this side actually, to be fair. So yeah, the bike's looking a little bit sorry for itself at the moment. You can see that I've stripped, obviously, the back end out, because I had to take the back end out to get the tank off. I had a look at the air filter, that seemed pretty clean. Spark plugs, cleaned them up, they seem pretty good. The only one thing I did find is obviously the clutches on these, as you know, are a hydraulic clutch. And when I opened this up, the stuff inside it was not very good. The stuff inside it was near enough like jelly. It was quite bad. I didn't realise how bad it was. It didn't feel that bad while I was riding it. It took probably about a good sort of an hour to clean all the old shit out and put the new shit back in. And to be honest with you, the clutch feels a lot better now. Feels loads better. Just ignore the shit on the tank. That's actually WD-40 from where I had it overnight on there. Also found out that this German model I thought was de-restricted, and it turns out it's actually restricted. I'm presuming that the German motorcycle laws out there are a lot stricter at the time. I believe this one was restricted to about 100 brake horsepower, where it should be putting out about 147, I think it is. It's quite a large chunk to be restricted. So I'm currently in the process of looking to see how this is restricted. I've looked in the carbs. Obviously this has got flat top carbs, but it doesn't restrict it, if that makes sense. I've had a look at the floats, or the float sliders. Apparently there's some holes in there that apparently you can seal up to make it run better. There's no washers in the manifolds or anything like that. There's nothing there like washers or anything restricting it. The only other thing I could sort of think of was the which is located here. There's a number there, it's got W, Japan and all that. So whether that's something to do with it, I don't know. I need to look into. Someone did say to me that these are restricted in the exhaust, which, to be honest with you, I did have a little look, but from what I can gather, I've got standard headers with this make of, I don't know who it is, some sort of German make. But yeah, that's where I'm at with the bike at the moment. I did give it a little start up a little while ago, and it does seem to start and run a lot better now. I've had a bit of a tinker. I've checked all the fuel lines. The fuel pump seems quite new fuel pump. Like I said, air filter's all clean. There's no blockages, there's no air leaks from what I can see. So it's a matter of trial and error, really. Just see if I can get that full potential of the bike. You know, don't get me wrong, also on a private road, up to 100 it's really rapid, but anything above that, it seems to like struggle and just like stop. You know, you got your peak power, and then it just flattens out. It free revs at an idle, at a standstill. The revs go all, not that I really like doing it, but it revs way past 7,000 revs. I'll have to do a video if it does keep continuing to do it, to see if there's like a pattern of where certain revs it stops at, etc. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Bit of a ball ache. But I am loving the bike so far. I am really loving the bike so far. Any questions or queries, any answers, you might know how these are de-restricted, or if you've had one in the past, if you've de-restricted it, let me know. So hit me up. I am really interested to know how these are restricted. It's got to be mechanical, it's got to be electrical, something on them lines. I am going to put it on a dyno in the new year, if I've still got it. I'm going to put it in the dyno after this shit weather's gone past, to see what they can tell me if I'm still having the same problems, and go on from there. Anyway, guys, I'm waffling on. Anyway, guys, love you, bye.